Hey guys, Sarge here. So I played Ruthless at the league start in SSFHC and it went pretty good, I would say, until I didn't. But more to that at the end of a video. I just wanted to do one little YouTube highlight video and just wanted to see how that goes. So yeah, enjoy it. I pretty much summarized the first 5 days that I played until I had my rip. And yeah, things like that happened the next one at the actual start. So that was pretty cool. And that ring actually is very big because you get some endurance charges, especially on boss fights, because you have a level 10 enduring cry, so that unique was insanely helpful. But yeah, anyway, I will also show you like some things in Ruthless, like with Merveil for example. Thankfully I have 4 endurance charges which give me some cold rest, but instead of that I was at 0 cold rest. And I want to show you how these fights look like in Ruthless. Usually you have like not many support gems, so what I tried to do was stack as much damage over time things like Holy Flame Totem, a Flame Wall and Fire Trap. All of them in place do some damage over time, and especially in this fight what carried me the most is not the Rolling Magma but DD, as always, so you can explode the corpses of those sea witches or whatever they are called, the melee ladies here. I will link you some stuff like Atlas Tree resources in the video description, so if anyone wants to play some Ruthless for fun at some point in the league, feel free to use those resources. I will show you a little bit how it looks in the campaign here. You can see how the DDs, for example, are doing all the work on Merveil. I already did a little video before on how to level this build, so you can check that out. This is the video before this video on the YouTube channel. And I guess I can definitely recommend the build. So what I switched into later is Cremation Poison, and you guys probably heard or not, whatever. There is a different Assassin Ascendancy in Ruthless than in the base game. And one Ascendancy node is all damage with hits can poison, which is something that in the base game only exists with stuff like Original Sin and the Valkyr unique gloves. But the gloves come with a big downside of 50% reduced poison duration. So you can take literally any elemental skill and make it poison. And then there are some very good options in the video game. And one of them is Cremation, which I also did, but probably there are some Transfigure gems that you can also use. And yeah, at that point also I was first in progression, even though I did mule quite a bit. And yeah, I also wanted to show you the moment that I got the Ascendancy here. That was pretty insane, so you only need to do a level 16 zone, and that's enough to find the first Wildwood Ascendancy points. Yeah, and in Ruthless, like I also saw a Rise QT clip of him being like, I can't buy my corpses, I can't even look at the vendor without monsters annoying me, and yeah, this is the same thing, so this is something they could fix, maybe make a little bit of safe space around the NPCs, but yeah. The Ascendancy that I took here is obviously insane in Ruthless. It's insane how much you get from this, like maybe 10 minutes of investment in some T16 zones, just reset until you find the Warden. And yeah, take this note and enjoy life. Oath of the Mad G, this is giving all the movement speed, and that was some dopamine. I remember that moment, I was there. Yeah, the resistances are absolutely nuts also, obviously. But yeah, from there on out, the leveling in Ruthless is, yeah, I mean, it's free. Let's be real. Like, there's no way you die in campaign anymore. And yeah, even though I wasted some time to get this, I still was ahead in progression, and then it just went, it got better and better. Yeah, here's a little bit of a Malachi fight. To see the damage and the progression, I'm still on 0 links here. I have EO for the Prima, and I'm always using Unearth. I never bothered to mule Desecrate, and I found Unearth to be fine. I can say that Unearth has the problem that you sometimes do Unearth, but the spawn doesn't corpse. Like, if you do an Unearth on a place where a corpse can't spawn, it obviously doesn't spawn a corpse. So if you hit terrain or something like that with your Unearth and you are like, oh, yo, right click, I'm casting Prima here. Nope, that's not always how it works. But here's some Kitara fight. I always would recommend to mule with 2 other characters for the triple Quicksilver in Ruthless while leveling. I honestly don't understand why every league start I see people that don't mule and they just run, and I never understood like how you can stay on 1 Quicksilver. Especially because they have less duration in Ruthless, right? So yeah, the cremation leveling was totally fine, I would say. The Wildwood Ascendancy doesn't give any damage, but it gives many defenses, which makes you it's pretty easy to travel to damage nodes on the passive tree first. So I would altogether, by the way, say this is the best league ever for Ruthless. You can see 3 hours, 8 minutes, and I'm ready to go 8-6. Like, this is also something on fresh start in SSFHC Ruthless that didn't happen to me before. This is definitely the best league ever in Ruthless, just because it seems like it's the first time where there is not an absolutely stupid, insane OP build, like Totem Explosion or Guardian last patch, where you just were forced to play bad. But because this cremation build definitely would be able to do all content in the game in Ruthless. And Guardian is still the best to start with, but I mean, you're a meta cuck if you do that. Might as well, you know, have some pride and not play Guardian. But yeah, I mean, there are some people that liked to. I remember that one guy, by the way, after my rip bat posted in global chat. He should have played Guardian and then he wouldn't have the. I remember your name, brother. You won't see me in the future. Just kidding, by the way. Yeah. Going back to some real talk here, so there are so many cool things you can play right now in Ruthless that will be able to do the content, and nothing is like stupidly OP anymore. And yeah, I just wanted to share this moment because I reached level 69, and not because of that joke, but because how global reacts. Because I genuinely think that the global chat in the HC Ruthless is the best, and it's so fucking entertaining. Like, I really want to thank the people also right here with this video, all the people that are in global. Many of them are seen here. Some actually improve the quality of life so much, holy. And here I also dropped a haste in Temple. That was the first aura I dropped, and very many map returns, like Alva still good and D4 still bad. You really want to do some Alva, and I think this was kind of the end of the 2nd day here. Roundabout, and yeah, everything went well. I had 1 GMP with my cremation, so I didn't have many support gems, and I also was still on the search for some boots. Oh, okay, problem fixed. All right,
that's an upgrade. Holy moly, 400 armor also. Holy shit!
Yeah, these were literally so good.
I have fires on these, but I don't need fires. Oh no! Why does GGG think it is fun? But you constantly drop down to whiteness in this mode. My whole atlas is only for map sustain and 7 nodes betrayal. And I have all maps completed from T1 to T8, all of them, and I can't sustain yellows. How the fuck?
Here I had a little bit of a meltdown, and I honestly wanted to include that in the video because I think it's really important that this gets changed a little bit, and here this is with haste. A little bit of how the mapping looked like. This is still on only 1 support gem, right? So yeah, I think they should change it. I think they should give us the additional chance to drop a connected.
You guys know what is the best? And it is not cremation or poison itself. We have additionally the following playstyle. Are you guys looking? RF and good. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, exactly. So,
are you guys seeing that? Are you guys looking?
Plague Bearer is usable in this build, and Plague Bearer obviously makes the mapping so much cooler, right? So this is still with. And yeah, here we have a pretty good Arcanist box. I have to say, GGG made a very good job when they balanced the currency. In patch notes, they also said something about that. But yeah, to get back to the thing I said before, so I think they should change the Atlas passives a little bit. I think they should give us the chance to drop a connected map like they have in the base game. I think you should not feel that happy when you drop maps, and rather feel happy when you drop cool items like uniques and currency, and not be forced down to white maps when you are already able to do T10s. That felt really bad. But yeah, like this moment here.
That's my T7 map returns, by
and then I get happy because of.
Okay, dude. Just have to ask.
Or these moments.
Yes.
Build enabling support, yeah, fine. It's very cool that you can be happy about that. But maps, I don't know.
Fuck. Login.
That was very helpful for the builds.
Yo, upgrade, boys. We got it. Login.
That's an upgrade.
Oh!
Yo, auras, obviously.
Make it, yo!
I never used that, by the way. Yeah, this is interesting. In Ruthless, you also get some good amount of...
Wait, what? In Ruthless?
Yep.
What?
So, cruelty would be good. Unbound ailments would be good.
Yo, I got cruelty! Okay, dude. Okay.
And yeah, here is some showing of a single target. This is shortly before I eventually died. And I didn't place the cremations perfect, but this is a T10 Katarina. So most of you can imagine her HP, and you see the damage that I have. This is on the falling, so this is, by the way, a good falling chance to poison, and cruelty and GMP. And yeah, the drop you can see here is actually Poggies for Ruthless, but sad-wise it only was a 2-mod one. And I want to show you some map sustain also, or not map sustain, some clearing of this build, a little bit of the build, a showcase. I will link you a pop, I will link you, sort of POV cover build. I will link you the Atlas tree that I used, so if anyone wants to, you can obviously use different abilities than cremation on Assassin. Just think what is good for poison as an elemental or whatever skill, and then you can pull it onto the Assassin and have a good time right now, honestly. And yeah, just a very last thing I wanted to say, I still had fun, and even though maybe some people watch the rip clip, obviously it was emotional to lose the character that way, but I'd rather have what happened to me every single day 5 times I'm playing D4 or any of the other games that exist.
Wait, what? What? My Poe died. What?
This is tragedy, yes.
Hello?
And GGG should fix it.
I can't
Yeah.
even close my Poe. What?
Shit like that shouldn't exist.
What?
Yes, okay. But I still love PoE, I still love GGG. And I take that all day when I have 5 days like this of fun. So, have a good one, boys.